I'm Katie Laser.
My name is Jack Rubin.
My name is Chris Schroeder.
I'm Ileana Smith.
My name is Sarah Schroeder, and I'm a Hudson Montessori School alum. I was here at Hudson Montessori for 9 years. So a huge part of when anyone asks me about my childhood, it's always a huge piece of who I am, where I came from. Yeah, that's the beginning.
So I started in 4th grade, went all the way to 8th grade, was a part of the charter middle school class. My siblings had been here before me, so I went to public schools. So I wanted to transition to Montessori just because I saw how much my siblings were learning, the community, the size of the school, all those things were very enticing.
My older brother joined after my parents loved it so much here because I was doing so well. I loved it. I loved coming to school. I remember on my street, my neighbors were talking about how they hated school and stuff, and I was like, wait, Mom, I love school. Why do people hate school? Like, I was so confused. I didn't understand people didn't like school.
Before I came here, I didn't think that there was another way of schooling, and I thought I was doing fine at my old school. Like, it wasn't fun, but it was, school. I got my work done, whatever. I thought it was fine. But then switching here, it really opened my eyes to what education can be.
From a holistic approach, just the focus on the individual, the ability to, really dive into your areas of interest. And I really think the size of the classroom makes a huge difference.
I think the thing about this community that's so special is that everyone actually cares about you, and they want to know what's going on with you. And then as an alum, people still from this community still care about me and still ask.
Those friendships do endure. Like, they carry through because those people have known you since you were so young, and they know you in a different way, how you were raised. So I think that's the difference between those friendships, is they really know who you are, like, essentially, and where you come from.
To come back and see the people that mean a lot to me, the people that meant a lot to me when I was younger in terms of my development as a child, and the people that, in my mind really cared about me, still care about me. Some of these people made a huge difference in my education, in my life, in my development, and being able to come back and see these people is just really an exciting time. A lot of the people at Montessori still reach out to me and want to check in to see how I'm doing. That's hard to find in a lot of different other settings. That's the biggest reason why I come back.
Working with the same teacher over a few years is definitely a benefit, especially now that I'm in an environment where you don't have the same teacher for a year, you have the same teacher for 1 semester, and it just kind of encourages you to reach out and make a deeper connection with that teacher and professor. So it's something that you get used to at Montessori, and then it allows you to try and establish that in the places you go further on.
We had a lot of freedom here, and I loved the mix of working with the teacher, working with a group on lessons, and then being able to go sit down in my own environment on my own time. The combination of that individual work and that autonomy with accountability and coming back to the group on an ongoing basis and coming back to that teacher, they just believe that the students here and children in general, when given the empowerment or when given the nudge, can do so much.
They kind of foster an environment where you have to make sure you are responsible and that you're not kind of letting the freedom get to your head. The teachers are really good at kind of guiding the students to pursue an education that is really interesting to them. So it fosters, I think, a responsibility that carries on certainly to high school and college, that you kind of have to make your own goals for yourself.
It worked for me. I became really self-sufficient. I'm time management and really confident in myself too, because I realized that I didn't need a teacher to tell me how to do a task or instruct me to do something. It's like those little things, not just the work and the grades, it's the whole human that Montessori works at cultivating.
When you think about, the Montessori environment and just supporting the whole person and your interests across the board, what's happening here is really inspiring the students to go after those unique interests and what really fuels them. And I think that really brings out the best in people and creates really amazing citizens, workers, like people that are answering the question, like, what can I give to the world? Like a very bigger question than what we're so often limited to. And I love that this environment provides room, provides the time and the encouragement from all angles to really just be curious and follow that curiosity. Being in the workplace now and being like 8-9 years into my career, I realized that humility is so important, and having a spirit of continuing to learn and always being open and excited and curious is what really keeps me going, what really motivates me in work, in life, just overall. So appreciate that in my life, and that's definitely carried through since I started here 26 years ago. Crazy.